thank my road team. On my left, road manager George Marcello. On my left again, assistant road manager Billy Ady. At the very back, beside the policeman, my dad / driver Kelly Mills. Documentary crew, Merle Roberts. And my mom, Sandra Knowles. Hi, my name is Christopher Knowles. I am 13 years old. I've been waiting for a liver my whole life. The disease that caused me needing a liver is called biliary atresia. It is a common disease among infants. Most infants die shortly after birth. So far, I've been fortunate enough to still be alive. I've been in and out of the hospital most of my life. I've had over 20 operations that saved my life. I'm doing this vlog to bring awareness to the shortage of organ and tissue needed. That's why I thought to myself that there is a way to save people's lives. And if I save a life or lives, it makes this all worthwhile. That's why I'm walking across Canada, to save the 4,000 men, women, and children that are in need of an organ. I'm trying to inspire everybody to be an organ donor. Tell your friends and family about your wishes, and if you do, you're my hero as well as everybody else's. Please don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here. And I'd like to thank the town of Iroquois Falls and Iroquois Falls High School for your support. Alone, I can't do this, but together we can. Please make my wish come true. Thank you.
I would like to now call George Marcello, road manager of Christopher's Wish.
First of all, I want to see how everybody's feeling. Iroquois, hi, how's everybody doing today? And I'll tell you what I'm doing. We're going through a lot of schools, and I always ask that right at the beginning. And I'm going to brag about who's the loudest school. How is Iroquois High doing today? I think they're the highest so far, eh, Chris?
Yeah, we're on.
This part here is is Christopher's favorite part. We call it up close and personal with Chris, so everybody can get a chance to ask Chris some personal questions or any questions that's on your mind. But before I do that, I want to thank the following people from your community. Special thanks to B and M Esso. They filled up our tank yesterday. Thank you. I can save your applause because we'll give everybody one big round of applause at the end. I want to thank Rick's High Five for helping out with some video stuff. I want to thank Imperial Pizzeria for helping out. I want to thank a donor who wishes to remain anonymous, so we'll respect that. And I want to thank Glendale, especially Glendale Motor Hotel, and the following Claude Miljour and Dr. Catherine Bouchard for providing not only accommodations but also a great breakfast this morning. And special thanks to Constable Julien. And I got always a problem pronouncing your last name. Conster, right? Am I close? Okay, there you go. Please give him a great round of applause for providing great effort for the past 2 days. Also, know yourselves. Can you give them a round of applause for that? Okay, so how much time do we got, Rob? Morning.
Chris, what are your symptoms of having
symptoms, like because of the disease. Well, most of it is he's tired, right? And pains, like he gets pain sometimes. But I'll tell you something about Kris. He's not a whiner. He will not complain. If he's complaining about something, it's serious. That means we got to rush him to the hospital. And he's been living with this for like 13 years. So it's mostly tiredness. But he never shows that to us because he's got more energy than the whole crew put together. He keeps beating up on Billy over here, or day after day. And so, next question. Oh.
How far are you walking a day?
We walk about 1 to 10 kilometers a day. Today was about like 3 or 4. But we stop into each community and then we walk to with the school to the school that we're going to. And then we do a little press conference. And then we leave and then we head off to the next city. So I'm not really walking the whole thing because I'm not allowed. But that's how we do. We just walk into the city, and we're pretty much walking more distance than instead of walking a straight line. So we started in Sarnia on January 8th. We're doing 76 communities in Ontario. Then we're heading off to BC, Victoria. Then we'll fly back to Toronto, do a 3-week period there. And then we'll fly from Toronto to St. John's, Newfoundland, and then walk back and be done in Toronto December 25th.
Right there? Middle? Yep.
What do you do for school?
Well, sort of nothing really, but I have to write a journal every day and do about a couple hours of email. And that's pretty much all my homework.
Next question. Over here.
Hi. Just to see you, I never really get that you're sick, and you seem to have incredible enthusiasm. What keeps you going? What motivates you so much?
Everything, actually. I don't know, really. My team, my road team. All the schools that we go to, they keep me motivated. And all the communities that we hit.
Next question. Right there.
I'm not sure.
How many communities have we visited so far?
About 60,
About 60-something.
Back there.
What was your favorite place you stopped at?
Okay, well, there's a few. Okay, well, the first one we stopped at was Toronto when I got to go in a CTV helicopter and get interviewed by the CN Tower. And the other one was I forget the other one's being done. Visited. Oh, the Ottawa, because I got to go to an Ottawa Senators game, and Iroquois Falls for your scenery, nice scenery. It's not a lot.
Next question. Here.
Like over the years, does your family and the other people were worried about you over the years?
Actually, pretty much my whole family was worried, and some of my friends. And
question? There?
How did you begin? Like, how did you come up and say, I want to do this?
George Martello, he did a walk across Canada. He did a 769-day walk. He actually got to walk the whole thing. And he came through Sarnia around 2000, 2001. And I got to go meet him, so he was talking about organ and tissue donation and how he wanted to save everybody on the waiting list. After I heard all that stuff, I asked him if I could do the same thing he did, and then he didn't really say anything, and he left. And then he came back the year after that because he came to Sarnia again to thank. And he came back to thank everybody, and then I asked.
Billy, do it.
Okay. Okay, and then
Forgot.
Next question. Billy's fault. Next question. Over here.
How do these students become organ donors?
How do students become organ donors?
Okay, what we've done today is provided some donor cards so that they'll be available. Also, we'll give instructions to the staff here on how to get more. So they should always be available at the office if any students want to pick one up. Now, what Chris has been stressing to everybody is that he is hoping he can inspire everybody in this room today to become an organ donor or thinking about it. And if you are, to please go home and share this wish with mom and dad about this wish. So if you can do that, you're helping Christopher's wish become reality. Next question.
We're in the corner. Over there.
Right?
You've been in the hospital. Do you still have to go to the hospital even though you're going through this walk? Like, do you still have to
Actually, no. We finished about 5, 7, 6 weeks ago for a last checkup, and then we kind of asked him if we could do the walk because it's the doctor's permission, and we asked him and he said yes, and then we got to do the walk, but we usually sometimes we try to go back for on the weekends when we're off. We asked if we could go for a checkup, but he said we don't really need it anymore until I get my liver, so I'm just waiting for my liver now.
Next question. Back there.
Have you been trying to raise money through pledges and sponsorship, or is it just an awareness?
We are trying to raise money for the walk, and then after the walk, all the money goes to Toronto and London Sick Kids Hospital for the transplant unit, and so after all the walk and all the stuff's been paid off, we just give it to the hospitals. The toll-free number is 1-866-992-3645.
3645.
Oh, okay. Rob has a question.
How far along on the donors list are you? Like, how long a wait first week? Is there any idea?
Well, they said not 3 weeks, well, 6 weeks ago now. I was in St. What was it? St. Thomas. Thanks, Dad. St. Thomas, and the doctor walked with me, and he said the kid that was first on the list got his liver about 9 weeks ago, and now he said that I'm first on the list and I can get it anytime.
Okay, we got 2 or 3 more questions. Next question, back there, yep.
When you get your liver, will you continue your journey?
Well, when they called me for my liver, I have to rush to London Hospital, and then my brother's gonna finish the walk until I get better, and then me and him, I'll go back on the walk when I recover, and then me and him are gonna finish it together.
I had a family member that needed an organ transplant, and they had to stay near sick kids so that when an organ became available, they were close enough to take advantage of that opportunity. Are you risking missing an organ by doing this walk? By being this far away from the hospital?
Good question. Now, what we've arranged with the doctor is to have an air ambulance come and get Chris when his beeper goes off. They're on top of our schedule, so they know where we are every day. And there'll be because they give you about an 8-hour window of opportunity to get to London. So they're with our schedule every day, and if that beeper goes off, there's going to be an air ambulance because that's our biggest concern too, because that's what this is all about for me personally. So we want to make sure that he doesn't miss that call because he's away from, Good question. Can we have time for one more question?
Come on, last question, back there.
What do you miss the most?
Pardon?
Like being away from home and stuff?
Well, for the first 2 weeks, I actually really enjoyed being away from home. Because summer is a bit boring. And, but now it's kind of very, very sad because I left my brother, my sister, and my dog, and, well, my mom, but now she's here. And then, and all my other family relatives. It's very hard, but we got contact over the email and all that stuff, so that's the only contact we get. Yeah.
Chris, stand up and let's thank these people for great questions. Thank you.
Okay, I would now like to ask Adrian Pilon and Emma Cote to come up. Adrian's making a pledge on behalf of the Student Council, and Emma will be making a pledge on behalf of Iroquois Falls Secondary School. I would like to thank Chris and Billy and George on behalf of all of Iroquois Falls Secondary School, on behalf of Iroquois Falls, and the documentary crew all the way. And I would just like to say I am inspired myself, and I personally, as someone who's been affected by a family member who's received organ transplant, thank you very much. And so I believe.
Chris will now take the torch.
Okay, Christopher is going to now take the torch of life, which, by the way, was blessed by Pope John Paul II, and there's been all kinds of Canadians across this country that have touched it, including hundreds of thousands of students. So he's going to make his way to the exit door, and he'll be out in the foyer there. So we're hoping people can get a chance to wish Chris well on the rest of his journey and touch the torch. So if we can begin the music, that would be great. Thank you.
Excuse me? You're back on your journey there. Having a good time.
You're a terrific kid. God bless you.
Good luck, buddy.
You speak very well. You got a wonderful voice up there.
Kris?
Good job.
Well, I met him in second.
Oh, we get to stand like. Come on,
So they had.
And you don't get just to hide behind that. Yeah, you're working too. It's fun work, but it's work.
That's right.
It ain't fun work. I'll trade you.
He's fun.
He's fun, but it's a long day. I don't think
Boy, I can imagine.
But I think it wasn't a mission because.
Slow down just a bit for me. I want to catch someone around this corner. Just a bit. Thank you, sir.
Expanded to 4 lanes when he was in opposition. The previous Conservative government committed to widening the highway stages over a number of years. There's been a major fire in the northern James Bay community of Fort Albany, and arson is suspected. Fire officials say the fire broke out 2 nights ago in a warehouse, completely destroying the building. No one was hurt.
I'll check them all in, okay?
Okay, 242? That's smoking, right?
Yes, it is. And 243.
That's our rooms. Timmins Comfort Inn, Marnie speaking.
I am sold out for the Schumacher Homecoming, sir. Yes.
Nice.
That's nice. Look at that.
There you go.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, is that what the pin's for?
Yeah. No, it's me.
Bad gas. What do you put in there? Super or regular?
Just regular. I can't afford super, man. Holy fuck.
You should put super, man.
At the price, $100 a tank.
Yeah,
Super
but
would
look
be
at the
120, 130 a tank.
look at the price you're gonna pay if it burns out.
Too hot. Super's too hot for that thing. So
I use it in mine. Mine's an 89.
Yeah, it was not 350.
Yeah, yours is not a
Bonneville.
350.
It's a six banger.
Right, Mel?
It's only a six
You
banger.
tell him.
The hotter the better.
That's still pretty.
Slap it up.
And I want to send it to America's Funniest Home Video.
Fire you.
America's Funniest Home Videos in Real TV. What's wrong with your hair?
Oh, bad hairstyle.
Looks fine.
Say, hold your milk juice up. Show Merle your milk juice.
On a chair.
Let me show me what milk juice is.
This is milk juice. The best juice of milk you can ever taste.
Get rid of one and a half last.
We'll find it.
Drove too long
He
yesterday.
doesn't want to freeze, Merle.
I didn't wear it at all yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm good at that.
One of
I don't care about this thing.
this one, George, you give him this one and that one. You have a gold and silver one.
Remember, did we wear it? You know, I wear it.
That's what I said. I mean, maybe it's hanging on the chair.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Don't you think, Ashley?
I was thinking you probably left it at home.
It's quite possible because I spent 14 hours driving that day and I knew I wouldn't need a coat.
Phone.
I don't need a coat when I drive.
Is anybody home?
Got a phone.
I think it's crumbled in the corner at the top of the bone. Just don't want to say that it's all wrinkled.
I don't care if it's wrinkled. I don't care.
He wants to go. Yeah, he won't. He'll be going.
Well, give me the keys and we go.
Are you sleeping, Kris? With your thumb in your
Going on here.
What a baby.
Especially when we drove right back right by it when they dropped the key off. That's how fucking stupid it was.
So there's a lady shooting this way, right?
I gotta pick
Yes.
that up. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Kris.
Hold on. Billy. Action.
I'm not in on that action.
Billy, stop making that noise.
Yeah,
Kids these days, like God, they never listen. Actually, no, walking's a bit fun. Than school.
Sure. I'd rather not.
Where are you going today?
We're
here
heading to
today.
the town hall right now.
Oh, okay.
There's going to be students from Old Gorman High School.
Right.
They're going to walk with Kris back to their school. And that's what we're going to hold the
I hope
assembly.
you have a warm jacket with you today.
He wants to
A
look
little
cool.
bit of snow out there this
He
morning.
wants
It's
to look.
not-
He wants to look.
I did. Oh, I thought I did. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Nice.
Go ahead, Kris.
Playtime. Because of time.
Wait, stay there.
Hang on. Get underneath there.
Yeah, go right underneath.
Careful, you'll break them.
Go right underneath.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Your butt?
I farted.
Oh, that's great.